and today I'm going to be doing a self-ride on Davey commentary video because these appear to be pretty popular, and plus when I record them I actually seem to learn a lot of things about my own riding myself. So this ride was pretty much, to be completely honest, I wasn't too concerned about achieving anything. I just wanted a nice relaxing ride, so there wasn't too much schooling or technical things going on here. If my voice sounds a bit nasally, I am escaping from a cold, so yeah, let's get started. Okay, so here I was trotting on the private side of the arena, and I was honestly just trying to get him going forward. I haven't ridden Davey since I was probably about 10 years old, so I just wanted to get used to his rising, like his stride again, how big it was, how fast he was, how he cues transitions, because obviously a lot has probably happened in the space of 3 years. And here I was trying to extend my trot to try and get him going a bit more forward, and then kind of collect it as I come a bit around the corner, and then I actually went to the right into the other section. And here what I'm trying to do is get him to become more rounded and his frame to get a little bit better. To be honest, I am using a really exaggerated outside rein there, which I do need to shorten my reins, but I feel like he has such a long neck that it's really hard to do that. And then I was trying to collect him again and get him nice and round, as you can see there. Then I gave him a scratch because something fell and he didn't do anything, which was good. So like I'm saying, I'm not concerned about position. I honestly just wanted a relaxing ride with a horse who wants to go forward and is pretty confident around everything. And here I'm just trying to keep him in an active walk and then trying to get him to get his transitions really quickly. And that, if I had any goal, it was honestly just good transitions, but it was a completely relaxing lesson. And as you can see on my inside, my heel keeps drifting upwards, and I need to learn to push my heel down because on the outside, it's usually fine, but on the inside, it never stays down. So that was a trot to walk transition there. Okay, here I'm trying to extend my trot again, and then collect it, and then extend it, and then collect it, and then extend it, and then do transitions as well. And also, I have gotten, a lot of people go by the phrase, put your shoulders back. I see people, and when they put their shoulders back, they put their whole body back. There's a difference. You want to kind of straighten it out, like someone's pressed in the middle of your back, and then you want to pop your shoulders out, and that's what I was trying to do here as well. So there I was trying to get him a little bit rounder. As you can see when he went around the corner, that was actually really nice. But see here, you can see in my inside stirrup how every time I go to kick, it creeps up when I really should use my whole entire leg to make him go forward. And I'm trying to get him nice and round around this corner, which he was very stiff, but, you know. I'm going to change the diagonal now. There we go. See, I'm using my inside leg to drive him into the corner, and then using my outside rein to allow room for him to move into the outside corner. So there you can see like a really exaggerated pull of my outside rein and a crossover of my inside rein. That is because I have my reins way too long and I actually physically can't do anything. So something you need to correct when you're actually on them. And as you can see, he had really nice forward impulsion, but just because I'm used to such a short, quick stride on Yogi, I was still under the impression he was going slow. But when I watch back these videos, he actually was going quite nicely. And as you can see, I'm just constantly just snugging on my bit and just moving it around to try and get him to go around. And here we're on the other side again. And that was just, didn't get all the footage there, but I was just trotting down the center line and then just halting or coming back to walk. And here I was just giving him a little break, letting him walk around. Everyone was going past. That's Prince, by the way. That's Cruz. And that's Yogi, who have all been the past 3 ponies who have featured in my last 3 videos. Going back up to trot. And see how I was trying to keep my transition really light, like you didn't see anything. And here in my sitting trot, what I'm doing is I'm letting out the suspension of the trot through my ankles. So I'm pushing down with my ankles to make my trot seem less bumpy. So see, you can see it again, my inside leg needs to be pushed down. So what I'm doing in the sitting trot with letting out the suspension through my ankles, that's what I should really be doing even in the rising trot to keep my lower leg still. And then I changed my rising diagonal there just to give me better balance. And the people actually left up the top of the arena, so I went up there to ride. Just coming back to walk, giving him another break. a lot of the time you get under the impression as well when you're riding by yourself, because if you're in a group, usually you have a break and watch other people ride. So I just always make an effort to actually give him a break when I'm in a self-ride. Then I'm going back up to trot. As you can see, I'm not concerned about his frame at all. I just want him going nice and forward. I want him to pick up his transitions really quickly. And I'm just opening my outside rein and pushing with my inside leg to try and drive him into the corners. A little coughing fit here. At some point, we do a canter transition. I'm not exactly sure when it is. But basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to, as I'm going into, there we go. Okay, so he had a really nice transition there. Literally all I had to do was sit up, sit down, and put my heel on, and he went straight away. But I think the reason why that was actually so effortless just then was because I am going, we're really out of focus there. I was going quite quickly around the circle and trying to get his impulsion really, really fast, so he got the impression that something else was coming. And then when I did actually ask for the transition, it went nice and quickly. When I was actually riding here, I wasn't actually entirely sure whether he was on the right lead or not, but clearly he is. And I'm just trying to sit up with my upper body and push my heels down, because that is an issue I have constantly had to battle with. And I'm just trying to get him forward, because whenever another horse was going the other way, he actually went under the impression that he had to stop. And that was something I did end up fixing later on, but that was an issue we had. So we didn't actually see the transition, but here I'm just trying to get a little bit more frame and trying to reduce his long neck. And as you can see on my outside leg, I'm usually pretty good. I go into canter again here. The reason why he shook his head there was because he wasn't taking my transition. I gave him a little tap on the outside shoulder to tell him that he needs to go off. And as you can see, my outside leg is fairly good with my heel. Like, it pushes down quite well. It's just my inside leg that never pushes down. Brought him back to trot there. It's obvious, why am I telling you? Gave him a pat. And this was the last canter circle, and I just wanted him to keep going forward, and I'm just to keep him going, because he was braking quite a bit before this. The footage is unseen, but I'm keeping my my inside leg on him and opening my outside rein, because he was dodging that corner there a bit, as you can see there. Didn't ride him into it very well, but I'm just trying to keep my body upright, and as you can see, whenever like a horse comes on the other side, he's not a very horse, like a people person, just with horses. He's not like that, so he will usually brake and put his ears back. So I was just trying to keep him really going past when that grey horse came past. And there we go, that was pretty much it. And when I come back down to trot, I just like to use my voice as well, so that my actual physical transitions, like my physical cues, aren't as visibly seen. So thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Stay in tune for next week's video. I think I'll be doing a commentary of every self-ride, because I really enjoy filming them, and I really enjoy looking back on them and seeing how I've improved and my riding has improved. And I think there'll actually be a bonus video this week. I'm not entirely sure, but I'll let you guys know on Instagram, so go ahead and check that out, which is jump_2_freedom, and I'll see you then. Bye!